Cool. Hey, Simeon, come on in. This is review of all the different parts of speech. We're on page 175. Is that what we're on?
Yeah.
And so you guys know how Mad Libs works, right? You kind of put
Yeah.
random words in there and then we plug it in a story and it's like crazy. So you guys can all write different things. You don't have to write the same thing. The first one is an adjective, so that's going to be a word that has to do with your five senses, how something looks or sounds or smells or tastes or feels. What did you put for the first one?
Brown.
Brown. It could be a color word. It could be a number. Anything to describe a noun. Okay, don't worry about, like, I know it's hard to know, it's like picking out of thin air, but hello, come on in.
Not sitting by you.
Thought you were mad for a second.
Oh yeah, I did that last week. I did that. And it's so fun.
All right, everybody's coming now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, she did
Hello,
like.
John and Nora.
That's my.
All right, page 175.
Got it.
This is Mad Libs.
I love
Okay,
that.
we already did just the first one, so the adjective, and it's random. So think of an adjective that describes a noun and do you need a pencil? Or you got one? Okay. Like anything related to your senses, how something looks or smells or feels, yes.
Ugly.
Ugly, there
That's
you
what I
go.
wrote.
What did you put? In a minute, yes.
It's amazing.
Did you guys get one for adjective?
I think it was fast.
Fast, yeah. As actually, yeah, it could be for fast and car. 175. The next one is a noun, a place. What'd you guys put?
I put town. I put casino.
Ah, Chipotle?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
No.
What are we, Nico's house?
John. Madeline.
Home.
Well, where is mine?
Mary did it.
Page 175.
I'm on 175. The Mathis anyway.
Yeah,
go.
you're, no, don't look ahead.
I already got it.
Okay.
I just want to know where I put it.
It's in the book and it's after that, so don't worry about it. It's more fun if you don't know what the story is. It's completely random. So what you're gonna do is just write a word on each one of those lines, okay? All right, we already did adjective and then we did a noun, which is a place. Think of a place, and then the next one's an action verb. Any
I put
ideas?
sleep.
Sleep,
I put drive.
drive. You have one yet?
Stab.
You already filled yours in too?
Yeah.
Did you guys do it together?
Yeah.
Ah.
No, me and Ellie. I did it before.
Ah.
I filled mine
Stab. Who said stab? Is that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
out.
This is getting dark all of a sudden.
Chipotle to stab.
Chipotle. Whoa, watch out, man.
I did nothing.
We are on another adjective, so a word to describe a noun. So an action can be like anything, digging, writing, or
Yellow.
drive.
Drive.
I'm helping him with a strong verb.
Oh, sleep. Sleep. Oh, sleep. Or bark.
It could be a color word for an adjective or how something tastes or smells,
Smells ugly.
feels cold. Dead.
Jeez.
No, I'm just teasing.
You're going darker.
I know. Stop. Okay. Action verb, past tense.
Yeah. Barfed.
Oh no. Okay.
That's
It
what
is an action verb, past tense,
I
yes.
just did drove. Drive and drove. Yeah.
Drove, okay.
Impaled.
Gosh.
You skipped it.
You
other
skipped
adjective.
that.
Anyone was
You
gonna
skipped
read
the
that.
adjective.
Oh, no, we were already talking about, what was your other adjective?
Mine was playful.
Mine was yellow.
Okay.
Yellow, the yellow playful drove.
Are you guys good? We're just gonna go down this list. You can go ahead of me if you are quick at this. Hmm. Okay, ly adverb,
Oh, I thought
Sadly.
evilly.
Good. She did.
Madly.
madly,
Madly Mad Libs.
yeah, madly, mad libs.
I did flippant.
Flippantly,
Flippant.
Because he's the evil King John.
flippantly,
We have a
Yes.
brother named.
I don't think that's a word,
Well, I made that, so.
flippantly. Have you heard of flippantly?
Yes, it's very close to that. but It's different.
For this exercise, I'm okay if you make up a word, but obviously in your writing, you can't make up
I'm
words.
not going to.
I'm just clarifying.
Spelled it.
Adjective again. Another adjective. Under ly,
What did you say?
you have an adjective back there,
I do.
could be something fluffy or
Oh,
prickly.
greasy.
Greasy, yeah, that works.
Wait, is it the
Made
one?
Miriam
That's
very
very
greasy.
I did bad.
Okay.
Mine's bad.
I did beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh, we're changing tone.
From going dark.
Coming back to the light.
And it's just gonna go all dark next.
No. The next one's good. I heard
Now,
Oh, yeah.
Now. Oh,
Now.
I know one. Soccer ball.
okay.
I helped you with that.
What's the time period?
I
What's
did
your
bad.
Bed.
It's
Old
funny
Bob.
when stories.
Bob.
Old ball.
Old Bob.
Not old Bob, the poor horse. I thought he
We
died.
love Bob. Hopefully
Here he
Bob's
died.
okay.
No, he already died, remember? And
He died in the
last
Civil War.
story.
Oh,
Yeah.
in your story, yes.
Yeah, isn't
Okay.
that sad?
That's super
She
sad.
included him in
Time
every
remember
single
she got so
I
mad.
did. I was mad about that. I don't
And
want
he
Bob
also
to
got
die.
mad.
It's emotion to the story.
It definitely added emotion to the story.
Yeah, she's very good.
And then the dog got shot and the
No,
other
you why is she reminding me of this? You know I did not like that. Anytime the dog dies, come on. All right, we're moving on. Are we on noun time period?
Yes. Yeah. Next.
30 years.
30 years, 130.
Time period. That's a weird one. Let me just.
It is. What's
I did night.
130.
Night.
I did Thursday.
At no.
Thursday. 1
2 o'clock p.m. 2 o'clock.
Oh, you looked ahead of the story. It could be, time period could be day, night, afternoon.
The day of a week.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Years.
Or that.
5 years ago.
Another place, another noun place.
I did Starbucks.
I did bedroom.
How about you, Ellie?
Hobby Lobby.
I like Hobby Lobby.
I just did a
I
house.
don't either.
I do. I said I like it. You don't like Hobby Lobby? Probably because your mom gets stuck there for hours and hours. That would be me.
There's no Hobby Lobby.
Oh,
You know, like
In
in
Bakersfield,
Bakersfield,
it's
people
not-
stay in there for hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's where moms get trapped for hours and hours.
Every time we go eat lunch in Bakersfield.
Especially around Christmas time
Yes.
or Halloween, you name it. Okay. Another ly adverb. Yes.
Can Nora read hers out loud?
No, can we read our story?
Yes. Oh, your story? Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
You go first.
No.
No,
Not yet.
Not
We,
yet.
we gotta finish
We
this.
have to finish this, Nora.
ly, something Lee.
Quickly.
Okay.
I did badly.
Okay.
Badly.
Badly.
Stress.
Badly or badly?
Badly.
Badly.
It's a terrible one.
Terrible word.
I just like the random one. I didn't look at the stories, so I didn't know.
Okay, good. Two nouns.
Hat and book.
Hat and book, that's pretty random, yes.
Bed and blanket.
Bed again and blanket, somebody's tired back
Closet.
there.
Yeah.
How about you, Ellie?
I did light bulb and screwdriver. Thanks.
It sounds like Clue now, like the game Clue. The light bulb was in the library.
Alright,
With Scarlet.
now we're
Okay.
on animal.
Animal,
Oh, mine is animal.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
because shark animal is. a noun.
Shark?
Yeah.
Parrot,
Rat.
rat.
Isn't he a rat in the movie? Ew.
No, here's the lion.
Oh,
Did you guys get animal? Or you
Yeah.
guys-
Oh.
No, the king's a lion.
Animal,
Prince John's.
and then another LY.
Yeah, then,
Wait, and then
the
what?
sheriff is a rat.
Oh, then an LA adverb.
And then a LY adverb, and then
Strongly.
a speaking verb. Or what's your LY?
Mine's greatly.
Okay,
Strongly.
strongly.
It's like said, say,
What's yours?
angrily.
Angrily.
Speaking verb.
There's only one word beautiful in the middle of all that.
You know.
All right, adjectives, two adjectives. You guys need to catch up. You're doing- Oh, yeah, you're good. Speaking verb is just like how somebody says something, mumbled, screamed, whispered. Hello, Wyatt. Come on in. We're on page 175.
Mine is slimy and fancy.
Slimy and fancy.
Mine are my two adjectives. Mine are bad and worse.
You used bad a lot, haven't you? Or no, bad was.
He's bad.
Ah,
Bad. Alright, never mind, I used it.
She used it 3 times.
Never mind.
that's what I thought.
What's saying L-Y though?
Yeah.
Okay,
Look at it.
where are we? One more adjective. And then an LY. Go ahead and finish these. You guys can do the rest.
I have, my adjective is sad, LY adverb
I put
quickly.
dazzling.
So Wyatt, we're just filling this in for a Mad Lib. Remember those that we did last year?
she did.
So you can just put a word. They can be random. The adjective is going to be a word that describes something. So something from the 5 senses, maybe. How something smells or tastes or looks. Action verb, yeah, that's gonna be something you do in its past tense, so it has to be like
Finished.
Mine,
Okay.
mine is 8.
Finished.
8.
Wait.
Oh, I did ran.
Finished.
Okay.
Just 8. Played.
Played, okay. Could be drove, cooked, studied.
Oh, you already finished.
Oh, yeah, drove. Skipped, swam, I don't know, past tense of an action. What are you guys talking about?
Definitely.
Oh.
Definitely.
And then an LY. And then another food.
No, yeah. I did for LI, mine was quickly again. And then food was dog food. It works.
What I
And
put,
yours, Big Mac?
I octopus.
Oh.
I too.
Whoa, have you ever had it?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yep.
Well,
My
why else
dad's
would I
had
write
it.
it on here?
I have no idea.
My
Have you
dad
had
had
dogs?
it, and
I
I did nice.
Nobody's gonna confess
long
to
story.
that.
John did. John can tell.
My dad had one.
There's always some kid that wants to eat the dog.
My dad had one in Mexico and he joked around that the suction cup got stuck like right here to himself. He's like,
Oh,
oh. That's kind of
ew, I couldn't do it.
Can I do my last one?
Adjective, yes.
Good.
Oh, good, it finally got good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good, yeah.
Mine is.
Oh, yay, but good old, really good.
If you're still writing, you can keep going. But since you guys are done with yours, how about we have Rebecca and Nora and Ellie read theirs?
Oh no. Maid Marian, who was very brown, lived in a casino under the protection of King Richard. He had left the country to sleep in bed. While the king was away, John, his yellow brother, barked the winning.
His yellow brother.
Then John evilly taxed the peasants. Maid Marian was greasy. She wanted Robin Hood's soccer ball. 130 years Maid Marian ventured into Starbucks.
Stories on
Robin Hood. She said to him, John Sheriff had become quickly rich by taxing the peasants. He had taken their hat and book. Tuesday, he will ride through the forest on a parrot to protect a wagon load of stolen goods. Strongly make him return the poor. Robin Hood yelled, "You are as slimy as you are fancy. I will follow."
What the heck?
In this way, Maid Marian helped Robin and his men return to the dazzling port with what was quickly taken from them. When King Richard returned from the wars, he ran peace. Because Robin Hood was no longer an outlaw, he and Maid Marian nicely were married. They served octopus at their tiny wedding feast and all had a merry time.
That was great.
That was, that's
There's
not for her.
Starbucks too. Great.
That's Starbucks.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't forget that
Oh
Starbucks.
no, now I have to read mine.
Okay,
Alright.
okay.
Maid Marian, made by me. Maid Marian, who was very ugly, lived in a town under the protection of King Richard. He had left the country to drive in battle. While the king was away, John, his playful brother, drove the land. Because John sadly taxed the peasants, Maid Marian was bad. She wanted Robin Hood's bed. One night,
Gets like
one night, Maid Marian ventured into the bedroom looking for Robin Hood.
Ooh, okay. That's a little awkward.
She said to him, John Sheriff has become badly rich by taxing the peasants. He has taken their bed and blanket. Tuesday,
That's
he will
wrong.
Tuesday, he will ride through the forest on a stork to protect a wagon load of stolen goods. Greatly make him return them to the king. Doesn't make any sense. Robin Hood yelled, "You are as bad as you are worse. I will follow your plan."
Hey, at least it's got green.
Oh,
In this way, Maid Marian helped Robin and his men return to the sad poor, but was quickly taken from them. When King Richard later returned from the wars, he ate peace. Because Robin Hood was no longer an outlaw, he and Maid Marian quickly were married. They served dog food at the
Oh.
good wedding feast and had a merry time.
Oh, no. Good job. Let's talk for Nora. Very good.
Just remember that Rebecca helped me make this.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
One thing, I did not help you with food.
All right, let's hear it, Ellie. I'm a little scared. I'm scared.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh.
Maid Marian, who was very horrifying, lived in a Chipotle under the protection of King Richard. He had left the country to stab in battle. While the king was away, John, his ugly brother, hailed the land. Because John madly taxed the peasants, Maid Marian was beautiful. Okay, that makes sense. She wanted Robin Hood's old bob.
Oh.
Okay. One Thursday, Maid Marian ventured into the Hobby Lobby looking for Robin Hood. She said to him, "John Sheriff has become creepily rich by taxing the peasants. He has taken their screwdriver and light bulb.
I didn't do screwdriver and light bulb. You did that.
Quiet.
Tuesday, he will ride through the forest on a rat to protect a wagon load of stolen goods. Angrily make him return to the poor." Oh, okay. Robin Hood recommended, "You are as ugly as you are pig-like. I will follow you."
Good and ugly as you are.
Okay. In this way, Maid Marian helped Robin and his men return to the quickly poor. Okay. What was hideously taken from them. When King Richard later returned from the wars, he played peace because Robin Hood was no longer an outlaw. He and Maid Marian happily were married. Oh no.
Okay.
They served dog.
Wait, they serve dogs?
Dog. D-O-G. Yeah. I had dog food. She had dog. With this dog food,
Hey, I
they
had
fed that dog. They
Octopus
took
is an animal. Octopus is an animal. So.
That is just wrong, wrong, wrong. Ah.
Sorry, okay.
Are you?
All right, yeah.
I said Rebecca did. Okay,
I didn't,
Oh.
I didn't do the dog. I didn't do the dog.
What?
I did the dog.
Yeah, it all had a merry time.
I know I'm very time.
Why
All
did you
right.
put Shadow?
Wait,
Why?
Yes.
Why'd you kill
That's
Scooby?
Shadow.
who else wants to read their story?
Oh,
You don't want to read yours?
I'm making mine right now.
I read
I
mine.
found
It's
it outside.
Did you already do it?
No, it's blank.
It
Live
was
in
from-
blank.
You
under
can do it.
Protection of blank.
You can do it next time. You want to read yours, John?
Oh, I'm making it.
Alright.
right now.
John,
You
we're
really
waiting.
don't want to read yours?
Don't wait for me.
You want
I
me to
want to
read
read
yours?
mine again.
No.
Oh, no, I don't.
You want to read
Yeah,
yours, Nico?
I took two in eighth grade.
I know, I'm just
I just said
I
wrote
I
so
should
bad.
read the
Spot
complete
it
story.
was
Uh-oh.
like that.
Uh-oh.
I already did.
Me too.
Like, same with Nico said. And I already did my homework this week.
Okay, Nico's gonna go. I think he's
Wait.
almost done.
Okay.
If you didn't quite finish it, you can read it next week. If you want to. We'll do one more. We'll
I
do
did
this.
the,
Oh, that
I
means
did the
Owen might be
actual
able to read
paper
it.
before I did the thing.
Owen could, if somebody writes it for him.
Yeah, I'll write it.
Nice to see you. I went from back here. I went from.
Crazy, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here's Nico's.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Maid Marian, who was very fast, lived in a home under the protection of King Richard. He had left the country to run in battle. While the king was away, John, his slow brother, dyed the land. Because John disgustingly taxed the peasants, Maid Marian was oily. She wanted Robin Hood's fat.
She was oily.
Better than Gracie.
115,537. Maid
Oh.
Marian ventured into McDonald's looking for Robin Hood.
Starbucks and then McDonald's.
She said to him, John, sheriff has become stressfully rich by taxing the peasants. He had taken their closet and the trampoline.
Oh, no.
And a horrible.
Not the
Tuesday,
trampoline.
he will ride through
Not
the
the
forest on a giraffe to protect a wagon load of stolen goods. Terribly made him return them to the poor. Robin told you were as white as you are sticky. Follow your plan. In this way, Maid Marian helped Robin and his men return to the black for what was stupidly taken from them.
Wow.
Yeah,
White
okay.
and black.
When King Richard later returned from the war, he killed Peace.
Oh, no.
As Robin Hood was no longer outlaw, he and Maid Marian slowly were married. They served octopus at the scrumptious wedding feast and all had a merry time.
Good.
Alright, easier.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah,
It can't be
easier.
much worse than mine.
Yeah, it can't be worse than
Read
that.
that.
one. Easier, come on.
The adjective was not the right adjective.
No. You can read it next week. You want to read it next week?
See you now.
Next week.
Now or next never.
Maid Marian, who was very goofy, lived in Los Angeles under the protection of King Richard. He had left the country to stab in battle. While the king was
Oh.
away, John, his hot brother,
Oh.
that's what I was talking about.
That's awkward.
Drove
That's a little
away
awkward right there.
because John blindly taxed the peasants. Maid Marian was gray. He wanted Robin Hood's guardrail. One Nugent mission,
So random.
Maid Marian ventured into the Best Buy looking for Robin Hood. She said to him, John Sheriff has become stupidly rich by taxing the peasants. He has taken their pillow and face. He will ride through the forest on an elephant to protect a wagon load of stolen goods. Sadly, make him return them to the fort. Robin Hood mumbled, "You are as gooey as you are slippery.
That's a good one.
I will follow your plan." In this way,
Yeah.
Maid Marian helped Robin and his men return to the red for what was shiny, taken from them.
Shiningly.
When King Richard later returned from the wars, he finished peace because Robin Hood was no longer an outlaw. He and Maid Marian deftly were married. They served Disneyland character-inspired apples at the yummy wedding feast, and all had a merry time.
Ah.
Okay, John.
Okay.
John's
Yeah.
turn.
Okay, Maid Marian by John. Maid Marian, who was very bad, lived in a kitchen under the protection of King Richard. He had left the country to flip in battle while the king was away. John was hungry. John, his hungry brother, flipped the land because John flippantly taxed the peasants. Maid Marian was hungry. I don't know.
Okay.
She wanted Robin Hood's land. For some reason. One Thursday, Maid Marian ventured into the kitchen looking for Robin Hood.
Okay.
She said to him, John Sheriff has become badly rich by taxing the peasants. He has taken John and Owen.
John and Owen.
Yeah, take me and Owen. That's why Owen's not here. I saved but Owen's still.
Okay.
He's been taken.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Tuesday, he will ride through the forest on a, wait, what is it? I need to figure that out. That's animal. On an animal to protect a wagon load of stolen goods. Hardly make him return them to the farm. Robin Hood whispered, "You are as bad as you are good. I will follow your plan." In this way, Maid Marian helped Robin and his men return to the. Sorry, how it worked? Look.
Uh-oh.
I do that. Oh, to the mad poor, what was weirdly taken from him. When King Richard later returned from the wars, he destroyed peace. The opposite of what happened.
Yeah.
Because Robin was no longer an outlaw, he and Maid Marian were strictly married. They served nothing at the terrible wedding feast and all had a merry time.
Oh, good job.
I didn't know nothing was a type of food.
I guess so.
just
I guess
chose
it is now.
nothing because
Do you guys want to read yours? Or not really? You don't have to. You don't have to.
Mine
That's
wasn't that
fine.
funny.
If you want to next week, you can. So instead of doing the practice page together, you guys, I'm gonna have you just do the rest of the book by yourself at home for homework. There's
I
only
already did all of it.
4 pages left. Perfect. Then
I
you're
know,
good. So you're gonna do the rest of the book at home for your grammar homework. So let's get out your laptops. Hopefully you guys brought those.
I did not, maybe.
I emailed it this morning to the class code, but I figured out how to get to my mom's Gmail, usually the school laptop.
I emailed you back. You didn't see it? Oh,
I'm already doing this.
Okay.
Yes.
okay,
She didn't do anything.
Yes, you're right.
okay. Well, I'm glad it worked out. It sounds like you figured it out, right? Okay. All right. Last week you guys worked on, okay, let's listen, you guys. You worked on the first half of the case, which was the plaintiff side, right? And talked about, you introduced the case, talked about why this person is suing the other person. You're gonna work on the next paragraph. So if you're doing your outline digitally, you can pull that up. If you're doing it on paper, get your paper out and
It's just
ready.
not on.
So you can go to your, it's probably on Google Docs if you can find
We
it.
didn't have Google Docs.
Remember?
Why don't you have Google Docs?
Then do you have a paper that you're writing your outline on? You should have a paper. Or something, something, because you guys need to do the outline before you write the paragraph.
Okay, I found
Okay, that'll work. So you're gonna be working on Roman numeral 4, technically. This is, so you've already done Roman numeral 2 was the amendment. Roman numeral 3 was the plaintiff. And this one's gonna be about the defendant, okay? And you're gonna do, what do we do? 1 through 10, but 8 is 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are optional. And in this outline on the side here, I'm gonna tell you what it should be about. So I'm gonna put defendant, because it's about the person who's getting sued. And the other thing I want you to mention in this paragraph is the result of the case. Somewhere down here, result of case. That means who won the case. And then in the conclusion later, which we're going to talk about as well today, we're going to talk about the effects that it had on the United States of America. Okay, so you can look at the same, let me explain something really quick. So I know you guys are all looking at your computer, but I want you to look at me for a second. Look away from your computer, look at me. I know it's hard when you got your computer, thank you. Look at me, John.
I'm looking at paper. So I can understand.
You know how we normally have done, like in your books, in your history books, we do A, B, and C, and then we do fused, right? You know what I'm talking about? So A, B, and C are 3 different sites. We're not doing A, B, and C and fused. You guys are just using different sites for each paragraph. Okay, so that's what we're doing, taking information from different sites, and we're basically making a fused without having to do the A, B, and C. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, good. So whatever you used, Oyez, Justia, whatever websites, even constitutioncenter.org has some information on there. You're looking for who it was that was being sued and tell about their side of the case. Why did they feel like they needed to defend themselves? They felt right in what they did, right? They felt like it was okay to do whatever they did. So you're going to talk about that side of the case. Thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Do you guys have any questions for me then? So you're going to focus on that. And how did it end up? How did the case end up? Who won the case? Because there's one side or the other that wins. Yes.
Did you get my Facebook group last term? I know you don't look on it as often, but did you see what I changed it to?
I know I responded to you this morning. It must have been after I responded to you. No, I didn't get to see it.
It was Texas versus Johnson is what I'm doing instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you changed it?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
did
still
you start over?
recommended, still
Okay.
recommended.
Okay.
Wait, so we're
Okay.
going a different?
You can use the same websites,
Oh, okay.
same ones. Whatever you used for the plaintiff side, defendant. So if it's like, let me look at my list because I wrote them down here. If your case is like Roe v. Wade, which is the one about abortion, Wade would be the one that's the defendant in that one. So what is your case, Nico?
Plessy v. Ferguson.
Oh yeah, Ferguson. Okay.
So I search up Plessy v. Ferguson defendant.
I believe most of the time it's the second name in the case, but not always. So look for who is it that's suing? Who did you write your other paragraph about? Plessy?
Plessy,
Yeah, so it's Ferguson then for you. Yes.
With mine, I have the first name is who's being sued.
Yeah, I know. Some of them are backwards. So as long as you know what
the
you
United States is suing.
Okay.
Other way around.
Yeah, okay. So did you write your paragraph last week about the United States then? Okay, good. So then the other guy will be your next paragraph. So build your outline first, you guys. Don't just start typing. I don't want you to cut and paste from.
Cut and paste. Cut and paste.
No. You can find one quote to use, but not in your outline. You're gonna build this based off of your research. Okay?
Okay.
So you should be making an outline. Let me just walk around and see you guys are either reading the website or making an outline. That's good. That's good. What's your case again? Do you remember the name?
Kennedy Bradford, or not Bradford, like Bremerton.
Oh, yeah,
Bremerton School. District.
Bremerton. And it's the school district that he's suing, right?
Yeah,
So you're gonna talk about the school district in this paragraph, so you can put in your Roman numeral for Bremerton, whoa, sorry, guys. Bremerton. So put the name of the defendant here in the case.
I did.
Okay.
So the name,
Obama, I will change my case.
Well, you're supposed to tell me, why did you change it?
There wasn't enough information.
Oh, okay, what's the case you have now?
Greg versus Georgia.
Okay, and did you already do the other two paragraphs?
Yes.
With that case? Okay, Greg versus Georgia, okay. So. Is it Georgia that's doing the suing, or is it Greg that's doing the suing?
That's
Suing. I always make up new words out of
I
nowhere.
know, it's amazing.
It's so random, I don't know, I've always done it my whole life.
This is Cisneros dictionary.
This is Cisneros bloopers.
Oh, yeah.
Bloopers. I do say random words, what can I say?
Can't find the defendants.
why are you looking at pictures of?
Okay, so
It was
go
on my thing. It was
Is this the
on my thing.
website of, that you used before?
Yeah.
They were the experts right up there.
Where'd the gun go? Oh, man. Oh, no. Yeah, there was-
So we're just finding out if it's sued, right?
The person who, or people, or group, or school, or whoever got sued. That's the side you're really about. In your case, tell me the name again of your case.
Plessy v.
Yeah, okay.
So I already did Plessy, so I'm ready for it.
That's the side of the case.
Meaning,
Like, what was the case about?
Oh, racism, pretty much.
Okay, so Ferguson felt like he was treated unfairly.
No, Plessy was.
Oh, Plessy, okay. Oh, so he's suing
Yes.
Ferguson treated him unfairly.
Yeah.
See.
Mrs. Z, just so you know, my Supreme Court case, the Texas versus Johnson one is about, cause in Texas, Johnson dude, burned the American flag.
Burned it? Oh,
Mhm. That's my case.
yep, okay, that's a good one.
Was it his flag?
It was the US flag.
It was part of a protest.
No, I mean, like, is it his flag that he owned?
That
No.
doesn't matter, it's a symbol of the United States, it's
I
their,
know, but if it
No,
wasn't,
it's
it would be
not.
destroying other people's property.
It was like at a.
well, I think that's beside the point though. 'cause
But it's a part of it, that's part of it.
Okay. Mhm. So Plessy
When the defendant is
purchased a rail ticket, which is a train ticket for travel. And took a seat in the car here for white passengers. And oh, the judge is Ferguson, so you would talk about, did you know that? Judge John H. Ferguson dismissed his contention that the act was unconstitutional.
They dismiss it, does that mean what?
That means whoever is doing the suing
What?
won.
So,
Yes.
that was one.
Free State Springfield. Mhm. What to read through, huh? Yours isn't as clear.
I found this one called oyes.org.
That's okay to use.
Yeah, and they have like shorter ones.
Okay,
Like on Britannica, it's really long, but this is like
yeah,
there's no
That's-
ads, just that.
yeah,
Why do
okay.
you have it full screen?
I was trying to do something to make it so where I could see the both. Yeah, but then once you click it closes.
I think that's a good idea. What are your other websites that you use? Try a different one. See if you can find. It sounds like he was the judge, which is super interesting. So I'm gonna pause this recording because we're just working. So basically you're working on Roman numeral 4, which is your third body paragraph about the defendant side of the case. I forgot to finish this video. So basically what you're going to do is work on your third body paragraph, which is Roman numeral 4 about the defendant, and your conclusion, which is I'm going to attach it to the Google Classroom so you have a copy of it. Now I'm talking to the recording. And it's going to be on page this is the conclusion paragraph you're going to fill out for page 143 attached to the Google Classroom. And here we did in class, topic A was the amendment of your case. That was your first body paragraph. This topic B is about the plaintiff, whatever the plaintiff was. And then topic C is the defendant. So those are the words you need to highlight, but obviously you need to make sentences with each one of those topics. And then the most significant is what was the impact on the USA from that case? How did that case impact the United States of America and why? So make sure you include that in your conclusion. So your 2 paragraphs are going to be due next Sunday night. We'll have class in this house again next week as normal. And then the week after is our last day and we'll be at the coffee shop. So next week it's back in this class and that'll be our last time in this classroom. Okay, see you next week. Bye.